Dogs can suffer heat stroke in minutes. During the summer, our furry friends are at risk, especially when temperatures soar. Dogs don't sweat like we do. They cool down through panting, but sometimes that's not enough. Imagine walking your pup on a hot day and suddenly they start to slow down. This is the first sign of trouble. Signs of heat stroke include excessive panting, drooling, and lethargy. If you notice these, act fast. Move them to a cooler place immediately. This can be a shady spot or inside your home. Now here's a surprising fact. Even a short walk can trigger heat stroke in certain breeds. Bulldogs, pugs, and other brachycephalic dogs struggle the most. Their short snouts make it harder to breathe. Once you've got them out of the heat, you need to cool them down. Use cool water, not ice cold. Ice can shock their system. Wet towels on their neck, underarms, and groin are effective. One important thing to do next, offer water, but don't force it. Let them drink at their own pace. If your dog shows signs of confusion or collapse, it's time to call the vet. Heat stroke can cause serious damage, including organ failure. Here's a key moment. Even after you think they're fine, keep an eye on them. Symptoms can linger and worsen after you think the danger has passed. Remember, prevention is key. Avoid walks during peak heat, provide plenty of shade, and never leave them in a parked car. A final shocking fact: heat stroke can be fatal. Always prioritize your dog's safety. Stay vigilant and enjoy those summer days safely. Your dog can hide serious illness. Dogs are masters at masking their pain. This can make it incredibly hard for you to detect when something is off. But there are subtle signs you don't want to miss. First, watch their appetite. A sudden drop in food intake or an unusual interest in eating non-food items can signal trouble. Even a slight change in drinking habits can indicate dehydration or kidney issues. Next, observe their energy levels. Is your pup suddenly lethargic, less excited for walks? These shifts can be telltale signs that something isn't right. Now let's talk about their bathroom habits. Diarrhea or changes in urination patterns aren't just annoyances. They could indicate infections or digestive issues. Keep an eye out for blood in their stool or urine. Here's an unexpected insight. Excessive licking or chewing can be a sign of anxiety or discomfort, sometimes indicating pain that isn't easily seen. Pay attention to their coat. A dull, unkempt appearance can hint at underlying health problems. Shiny fur is a good indicator of health. The key moment? Changes in their behavior. If they suddenly withdraw or act out, this could be their way of telling you something's wrong. So, what can come from ignoring these signs? Delaying a vet visit could turn a minor issue into a serious illness, costing you more in the long run. Did you know that regular health checks can catch problems early? Keeping a close watch can save your dog's life. Remember, staying alert for these clues is crucial. Don't wait until it's too late. Your dog might be hiding a weight problem. Many pet owners can't recognize when their furry friend is tipping the scales. Over 50% of dogs in the U.S. are overweight. That's a serious health risk leading to diabetes, joint issues, and even heart disease. First sign? You should see your dog's waist. When you look from above, there should be an obvious narrowing. If it looks more like a sausage, that's a red flag. Next, feel their ribs. You should be able to feel them easily without too much pressure. If you can't, it's time to take action. Now, here's the kicker. Not all breeds show weight gain the same way. Bulldogs may look stocky, while greyhounds are sleek. You have to know your breed's ideal body structure. And guess what? The type of food matters more than you think. Many pet foods are marketed as healthy, but they might be high in calories. Check the label. Look for high protein and fiber with lower fat content. Weight management isn't just about cutting down food. Regular exercise is key. Aim for at least 30 minutes of playtime daily. It strengthens muscles and keeps their hearts healthy. Here's a shocking fact. Studies show that dogs who maintain a healthy weight live, on average, 2 years longer than overweight dogs. Every little decision counts. Swap those high-calorie treats for veggies like carrots or green beans. Your pup will love them. Final revelation: regular vet checkups are crucial. They can give tailored advice on food and exercise. Weight is a serious matter. Keeping your dog healthy means more snuggles and more years together. Dogs have saved lives in ways you can't imagine. In moments of danger, our furry friends have stepped up like true heroes. Picture this. A blind man out for a walk when his guide dog suddenly senses danger. A loose car is speeding towards them. In a flash, the dog pulls him out of harm's way. Surprisingly, this isn't a one-time story. Dogs have this amazing instinct to protect their owners, often putting themselves in danger. These animals can detect threats, sometimes even before we realize something's wrong. Let's dive deeper. A case emerged from a house fire. A golden retriever woke his sleeping family, barking frantically, leading them to safety. That pup didn't just save them, he changed their lives forever. But it gets even crazier. One dog saved its owner from a heart attack. The owner collapsed while gardening. Their loyal friend rushed to grab the neighbor who called for help, saving the owner's life. This kind of loyalty is beyond words. Now think about the emotional bond here. These dogs don't just sense danger, they understand our feelings. They can tell when we're in distress and act on it. Here's a shocking fact. Dogs can even detect medical conditions like seizures before they happen. Some are trained to alert when their owners are about to have one, giving precious seconds to prepare. These stories show that dogs are more than pets. They're lifesavers. They're family. They give us loyalty that's unmatched. Next time you hug your dog, remember, they might just be your biggest hero. These dog names will make you howl. You won't believe the creativity in naming our furry friends. Every day, dog lovers across the globe come up with the wittiest names. Some are cute, others are downright hilarious. Like one follower named their dog Bark Twain. Genius, right? It's a play on that famous author, and it's just perfect for a pup. Then there's Sir Waggington. Talk about a regal title for a little furball. These names show how much personality our dogs have. And it doesn't stop there. One person shared their dog's name, Chewbacca, a tribute to the iconic Star Wars character that's not just for sci-fi fans. You can see the creativity just flowing. Another follower went for Lone Shark, a funny jab at their dog's penchant for stealing treats. Dogs are like little comedians, and their names reflect that. One dog proudly carries the name Furcules, combining strength and fluffiness. Imagine calling that name at the dog park. Everyone would turn heads. But wait, there's more. A follower named their pup Biscuit, which is both adorable and yummy. How about Paul McCartney? A play on the legendary musician that's just too clever. Each name tells a story, revealing the bond between pet and owner, and the creativity never stops. Let's not forget Bark Vader, perfect for a mischievous pup who loves to cause a little chaos. These names reflect our love for dogs and our shared sense of humor. It's all about joy and laughter when it comes to naming our best friends. So what's your dog's name? Join the fun and celebrate their uniqueness. Dogs can have fur that looks like art. From spots to stripes, nature created some wild designs. Take the Australian Shepherd. Its coat can have a mesmerizing merle pattern, a blend of colors that looks like a watercolor painting. That's not just pretty, it's a genetic marvel. Next up, the Shar Pei. This breed rocks a unique, wrinkled look. Those folds are not just for style, they're a guard against bites in the wild. Who knew fashion could be functional? And let's not forget the Tibetan Mastiff. Its fur is so luxurious it looks like it walked straight out of a royal palace. Some say it's the most expensive dog breed. Those fluffy coats can command prices of over $2 million. Talk about a fashionable pup. Now, the Dogo Argentino is a game changer. This breed is mostly white but can have splashes of color. Its coat symbolizes strength and endurance, and it's known for its fierce loyalty. A real head-turner is the Japanese Kishuken. This breed can sport a mix of brindle and white, making it look like a living canvas. The patterns can shift with each individual dog, making them truly one of a kind. Let's highlight the unique Fox Terrier. Its fur may be mostly white, but those black patches, they're like nature's own design. It's not just striking, it's also a reflection of the dog's quirky personality. Brace yourself for the final gem, the Afghan Hound. With a silky, flowing coat, it's not just a dog, it's a fashion statement. The unique patterns are often complemented with elegant grooming. Every dog tells a story through its fur. Nature's creativity never ceases to amaze. Dogs built modern farming. Seriously, thousands of years ago, our ancestors discovered that certain canines could help manage livestock. This wasn't just a partnership, it was a game changer. Suddenly, herding became efficient, and farmers spent less time chasing after animals. Fast forward to today, and dogs still play a crucial role on farms. They're not just pets, they're skilled workers. From Australian Shepherds to Border Collies, these breeds have been specifically trained to respond to commands and herd livestock with precision. But here's the kicker. It's not just about herding. Dogs also guard farms. They defend against predators and intruders, ensuring livestock is safe. Farmers rely on these canine protectors. A well-trained livestock guardian dog can reduce the number of lost animals significantly. As agriculture evolved, so did the role of dogs. They adapted alongside farmers, learning to respond to various signals and commands. This bond strengthened over generations, and their impact spread to crops too. Some dogs even help in detecting pests, allowing farmers to protect their crops without harmful chemicals. But wait, there's more. The emotional support that dogs provide to farmers is just as vital. Long hours on a farm can be isolating. A loyal dog is not just a helper, it's a companion. They uplift spirits and reduce stress, making the farming experience more enjoyable. In a world focused on technology, let's not forget the simple, loyal dog. They've been our partners in agriculture since day one. So the next time you see a dog on a farm, remember, they are not just pets. They are heroes of modern agriculture. Dogs were once seen as sacred by many indigenous tribes. The bond between humans and dogs runs deep, like ancient roots intertwining with the earth. In various cultures, these loyal companions were more than just pets. They were integral to survival, assisting in hunting, protection, and even transportation. Imagine the winter nights, a tribe huddled in their shelter, dogs curled up for warmth, guarding against the cold and danger. In some communities, dogs played a ceremonial role. Their spirits were believed to guide the living. This isn't just companionship, it's a sacred partnership. The Inuit, for example, relied on sled dogs not just for travel, but for a lifeline in the harsh Arctic. The bond deepens. In the Pacific Northwest, dogs were revered as a symbol of loyalty. They were included in rituals, celebrated in art, and woven into the very fabric of cultural identity. It's astonishing how these animals shape survival strategies and traditions. But here's a shocking reality with colonization. Many indigenous dog breeds faced extinction. The impact? A loss of cultural identity and history. Today, there's a resurgence. Indigenous communities are revitalizing these breeds, reclaiming their heritage. It's a powerful movement that honors the past while embracing the future. Dogs are not just companions. They embody resilience and cultural pride. They remind us of the strength found in unity. The role of dogs in indigenous cultures isn't just about loyalty. It's about partnership, survival, and the sacred bond that defies time. What we see is not just a pet. It's a legacy. Dogs can read your emotions like an open book. Picture this. Your furry friend knows when you're sad, happy, or stressed just by looking at your face. This connection is real and backed by science. Researchers found that dogs can distinguish between happy and angry faces. When shown images of people expressing different emotions, dogs react differently. They approach the happy faces while keeping their distance from the angry ones. This is not just a coincidence. It shows how deeply they bond with us. But it gets deeper. Dogs don't just recognize emotions, they respond to them. In a study, dogs were more likely to help humans in distress when they saw an upset face. They sense our feelings and want to make us feel better. This emotional intelligence is remarkable. Now here's the kicker. Dogs have evolved alongside humans for thousands of years, developing this unique ability. They've learned to read our expressions far better than many other animals. It's believed this skill helped them survive and thrive with us. The implications are huge. Understanding this connection opens new doors for therapy. Dogs are already used in hospitals and schools to comfort people. Their ability to interpret our emotions makes them perfect companions for those in need. Did you know they can even recognize a smile? That's right. When you smile at your dog, they feel happiness too. This mutual understanding strengthens your bond. This isn't just about companionship, it's about how we relate to our furry friends. A dog isn't just a pet. They're a partner in your emotional journey. They feel what you feel. Dogs truly enrich our lives in ways we can barely comprehend. Dogs can tell when they're being treated unfairly. Dogs have an incredible ability to sense fairness. Surprising, right? Research shows they react negatively to unequal rewards. Picture this. Two dogs, one gets a tasty treat for a trick while the other gets nothing. The one without the treat gets frustrated, even refuses to perform. But here's the kicker. It's not just about food. This behavior indicates a deeper understanding of social dynamics. Dogs are more than just pets. They have emotions and a sense of justice. Scientists discovered that dogs exhibit signs of jealousy too. When one dog gets affection while another is ignored, you can bet the ignored one will bark or nudge for attention. Now let's dive deeper into their social structure. Dogs thrive in packs. This means they've evolved to recognize fairness as a survival mechanism. A harmonious pack works better together, ensuring safety and food sharing. Here comes the game changer. Studies reveal that dogs can even show empathy. They comfort humans in distress. So their sense of fairness isn't just about themselves, it's about their relationships with others. And it gets even wilder. Some breeds show stronger sensitivity to fairness. For example, herding dogs often display more awareness of equity compared to others. So next time your pup looks at you with those big eyes after witnessing unfair treatment, remember they're not just being dramatic, they're expressing a sense of equity you might not expect from a four-legged friend. Dogs have a unique understanding of fairness that challenges how we view their intelligence. Mind-blowing, right?